All right. We are back with some more Scat Factory 4, y'all.
Oh my god, I'm
starving. Oh, I'm like almost dead. I'm starving.
Eat some bacon. We got that bacon tree, Rick. We just got tons of bacon.
All right.
Bacon
it looks like, Ash, I'm going to assume that you left this running for a little bit because I noticed that my power situation over here, well, it built up a lot of power, which means that the world existed at some point for a while, and I wasn't here for it.
So I didn't spend as much time as I normally do in between our recording blocks, but I did spend about an hour. And the main thing I want to just quickly say that because probably in like the last 2 or 3 episodes that you guys watch, there's probably a lot of people that are a lot more familiar with Tinker's Construct than me that were probably like screaming at me, like, "This is so simple, Ash. How do you not know how to do this?" Listen,
it's been
Tinker's
a while.
Construct. Even the materials in U book is not super helpful. I wish there was a thing that just simply said, use the stencil table, take it to the part table, take that to the casting table. If it literally just said that. Anyway, I now understand how I should have made the armor that I've been trying to make for like the last 3 or 4 episodes. And I made myself a bunch more casting places so that I can make armor sets a lot more quickly.
Someone on join me in bed?
That's what I've done.
That was a very forward question.
I'm just saying, let's get rid of this rain. Rain, go away.
What do you do on a rainy day? Get in the bed and it goes away.
There we go.
That's right. And what I want to do is I want to, obviously I want to make my own armor, but I kind of want to make all of you guys like different armors, so we can all have like unique armor sets.
I'm cool with that. I decided to
Price,
move
if you're down, I might make use some pig armor.
You're not killing pigs for it, are you?
I don't actually know how to make the pig iron, so we'll see, Price. We'll see.
Ash, did you figure out how to make all the different kinds of yo-yos?
So the yo-yo stuff, I mean, I understand at least now how to create their casts and how to smelt out the pieces. As far as
I know how to do that, but I don't know how to make, like, say I wanted to make a diamond yo-yo. How would I do that? Or if I wanted to make, like, I know how to smelt it, but if you wanted to make a yo-yo out of stuff that can't be smelted.
Right. And so that, I believe, has to be done. Is it at the tool forge? I think that you would probably put that in. But I'd have to look at the Yo-Yo and You book again to confirm.
The Yo-Yo and You book. Oh, man. I'm fully imagining buying that at like a Scholastic books fair.
I say every once in a while when I'm around like Jasmine's cow in a jar area, I kept on hearing monsters.
It's because underneath it's...
Yeah, so underneath where Price had made that little water collector, I used an air charm and I went down there and I found one little yellow X dot.
The smallest of dots.
The small little area that... There was
Weird.
just one unlit area.
Well, it's all dealt with now, I assume?
Yeah, it's all good now.
Cool.
Ooh, so you're moving your manufactory over here.
Yeah, so what I was doing towards the very end of our last session is I got this manufactory running, and I was making a bunch of upgrades for it. So if you look in there, I actually have 5 of the energy upgrades and 4 of the speed upgrades. And so I've been just alternating grinding nether quartz and obsidian to continue to make more of those. So I want to get that number up a little bit higher, and then I'm going to make the rest of the machines for this, because if I can get away with just having, one manufactory that works ultra fast, I feel like that'll be better than me building like 10 of them and waiting,
So, remind me, Price,
yeah.
the manufactory works sort of like a furnace that's powered by energy, is that right?
Well, it's a grinder. So I'll put some obsidian in there right now, and if you look at it, it's going to get turned into obsidian dust or pulverized obsidian. So then I can take that pulverized obsidian, and that's an ingredient for making the upgrades. But I also think that there have been other things that we've been trying to make throughout this whole time.
There has been.
That would require being pulverized. So we have that capability now, if anyone needs it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's where I'm at. What are you doing, Ash?
So I'm going to make this up. Oh, actually, that's one of the things. I saved this for myself just so I could show the process to people, just so that they didn't think I cheated or anything. So at the stencil table down here, there is all of these stencils that I needed to use to craft out my armor, as well as I finally found the armor trim pattern, and the armor trim cast is what I was looking for like a bajillion episodes last time. After I made those patterns, so I've got one of those patterns. I've got two of those patterns on me right now. You have to take it to the part builder, which is what I didn't understand, and turn it into a part.
Right.
And then with that part, then you take that part over to this casting table and you make a gold cast out of it. And it consumes the part, which that I remembered. I know how to do that. It was the part table thing that I didn't remember.
Got it.
I mean, that's fair. It's been a long time since we've done that.
Yeah.
And my thing is like legitimately, so this other thing that helped me. So first of all, the materials in you, while it's super helpful for like telling you what all of the different status effects and like how to use sort of the armor forge and the tool forge and stuff, because that's new to our Tinker's Complement, Tinker's Armory in this mod pack. It literally doesn't tell you how to use the stencil table and the part table. It doesn't tell you in this book. Maybe that's because of the mod we're using. I don't know. Anyway, there is an add-on book that, Rick, it might be helpful for us, or it might be helpful for you to get as well. It's called Materials in You Armory Addendum.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, you're supposed to like put it in like a forge or something. You're supposed to do something with that book because
you take the Materials in You book and you add a thing to it and you get this new book.
Yeah.
Anyway, this new book, it tells you all about the armor and it tells you all the status effects to the armor that you can get and stuff like that. And so, bam. Anyway, here's my casts. So you can see in my own inventory, I have all of these casts for all of the armor. I'm sure in the last episodes you guys saw that I made that Manulian armor just out of the ingots in like a normal crafting pattern, and that's really, you're supposed to cast it for it to be Tinker's armor. And so that's what I'm going to do.
cool.
Yeah, and that's how you're going to be able to actually get all those bonuses and stuff. Because, like, I'm not going to lie, at the beginning of this session, right before we actually started, so I'm going to just go ahead and put it back because you said you're making armors. I actually made some cobalt and ardite ingots because I was planning on just forging my own Manulian armor. But if you're going to make me some fancy pig armor, then I'll just put I'll put this stuff in for the general use.
Let's see.
I want to make an alloy furnace. The different kind. The little one looks like a face. Why do you look like a face? What are you hiding, Alloy? What are you hiding?
Oh, I should probably light this up. Is it F7 or F5?
F7.
F7? Yeah, right.
Graphite and lead.
And so that's partially why I have all of these different casting tables so that I can cast out our different armors more quickly. I also added in my alloyer setup over here, I added a third smelter to the back because I didn't realize there's some alloys that actually require 3 metals to get mixed together.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Including, I wanted to make some, I think it's called night slime.
Night slime is the right slime to rock the slime away.
Oh man. So I wanna see. I believe, I don't know if this is if something's wrong or if I just got the ratios perfect. Right now, my Manufactory is like power neutral.
Huh.
I don't know why. It seems to be not taking in or using any power, but maybe it just, I don't know. Anyway, I'm cool with it.
Okay, I need to get a puffer fish. Got to figure out.
Oh, you have to fish for it.
Right.
And it's a rare chance. It's just like a shorter chance.
I can also make a resources fisher?
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Okay,
Yeah,
I need a
do
couple
that.
of things to do that. Yeah. Okay.
Because like fishing is fine. It just takes time.
Yeah, I'm gonna see
time
if we
is
can
money.
automate this.
Oh man, this is so weird. Okay, so I have to melt slime and seared stone and iron together to make night slime. And
It's the right time. It's the right slime.
Working on your night slime.
that's right. And then as soon as this stuff melts, I'll have my Manulian armor the proper way.
Proper armor.
Is there a proper way?
There is. You're supposed to cast it. That was the right way. I did it the wrong way.
Such a wrong boy. How could you?
He is. He is. He really is. All right. All right. Just making a bunch of grass.
Yeah, so Ash, there's a thing called an energized smelter. I think maybe that's what you're thinking of. It's like a powered furnace. Because I'm not seeing really any other ones. Maybe this one called a resourceful furnace, but beyond that, there's just a nuclear furnace.
Oh, I just thought that's what the
Oh, got it.
the manufactory did. I wasn't sure if it was a thing or not.
Isn't there better buckets?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jess, there's a diamond bucket that holds 10 buckets.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Why am I using this stupid obsidian one? If I'm
I built one. I already put there's a diamond bucket in the system. That you can
Yeah,
just
if it's
grab.
not in the system, then it's down here because I was using it for the obsidian.
because
thing.
I'm like, this is fine, but I have to take so many trips back and forth.
Yeah, give me a second
Oh
because
my God.
right now the
No,
diamond
it's
bucket
okay.
is filled with lava. So let me.
No, it's okay. I can make my own diamond bucket. It's not a problem. I'm just going to
Okay.
carry it around with me. It's going to be amazing.
Goodbye, lava.
Yes. 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 So much good water. My God, that's amazing.
There's now this slowly falling column of lava that is over here because I poured lava over the edge and then killed the source blocks. But lava takes forever to figure out that it's dead.
Yeah.
So it's just like slowly falling. Okay. Where is the thing I was making? It was
Just making a
this
stupid
guy.
amount of dirt right now. Well, I mean, it's grass blocks, but it turns into dirt.
Okay, so I needed rubber, but apparently in order to get that, I need to make a latex processing unit. So now let's figure out how to
Ooh.
process
I think-
latex.
So if I'm remembering correctly, I think latex is one of the things that I'm working towards getting. Oh no, I'm working towards plastics. Latex is going to be different.
Right, to get... No,
Yeah.
I'm working towards plastics too, but in order to do that, you need this, which is the latex processing unit.
Yeah. I was just looking at it in the thing.
Okay.
Yeah, that one I think we'll use the ashes kind of power, this kind of power, probably.
Ash's kind of power.
All right, Ash's kind of power. I'm going to put it here then. Boom.
Yep, that's full.
It's all charged up.
Power of ash.
Now, how to make...
Bum, 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 ba-dum.
Oh my gosh, she's losing it.
It's true. We all are, though.
Who
isn't?
little mad.
Who isn't?
I'm not.
All right, so there's my proper armor. Okay. I could have... If I'd done my math right, I probably could have...
Oh, you're
I
made
did
for each
it.
other.
I made the alloy furnace.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
The alloy furnace.
Yes.
So is that alloy materials together?
Yes.
Yes. So that one actually can smelt materials together instead of
So
doing it
if you
separately.
if you just take like 2 bars and put them in there, it'll alloy them into the other bar.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
here's the thing, though. Like night slime, like I was just talking about, requires 3 materials to alloy.
Yeah. So well, in this, I doubt this one would work with that because it's not
Yeah.
made for that.
Okay. Cool. So
Oh, there's a bunch
Wait,
of
what
stuff
did
I need for
I-
this. Of course, it isn't that simple.
It's never that
I
simple.
need a tree fluid extractor.
Oh, okay. So no, actually,
Oh,
Rick,
that's
yeah, I
right.
think-
Because you need to like bust open some like rubber trees, right?
Pretty much.
I'm looking at how the latex processing unit works, and I can't tell like what do you put in it.
You put water, and you put latex, and you put
Well, you don't put latex in, right? You put rubber, but where do we get rubber?
no. It says okay. One latex processing unit will generate one tiny rubber from 1,000 MB of water, 75 MB of latex, and Tesla. So, and you get latex through the fluid extractor, which can be used to give you tiny dry rubber. That's what we're working towards.
Right. So how do you extract the latex?
With the tree fluid extractor, which I'm making right now.
Okay.
There we go. Here, I'm going to make one of these generators you got just for my tree stuff here, Ash. What is this? The upgradable geothermal gen.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. I made that thing forever ago. I'm going to make a little tree extractor latex area. Let's see. Where are we going to put that?
I think you made the combustible engine instead, because the geothermal generator requires all this lava for it to be powered.
Oh, yeah, I did. I made the upgradable geothermal generator. You're right.
No, you made the upgradable combustible generator.
Or combustible. That's what I meant. Yes.
Which that should still exist in our system. We probably just popped it into our system.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like that latex thing is going to be kind of a pain because you put logs in front of it and you have to wait. It like slowly consumes the log, I guess. But I wonder if there's a way to automate that with like a redstone repeater to like place a log when a log is gone. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Ash, you would maybe know how to do something along those lines.
To do what?
To take to essentially use a redstone thing to place a block when a space is empty. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because the thing that Rick's using, it says in order to get the latex to extract the rubber from the log, you have to place a log in front of it and then it slowly consumes the log. So considering it like physical space matters,
it has to physically be in front of the thing.
that's what it sounds like.
You could try attempting to maybe do the auto clicker. The auto clicker is originally meant for like you put like a pickaxe in it and it just clicks in the block in front of it. But I think you might be able to put any item into it and it just clicks in the block in front of it.
Okay.
And it might place.
Question: how do we recharge air charms?
That is, you can recharge them. I don't recall how though. It might be cheaper just to make a new one, but
Yeah, they are pretty easy to make.
How easy are they? Like, I don't want to be wasteful because, if we could just recharge them.
Yeah. I'm not sure how to recharge them. I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think that was a question we had last time, and apparently,
Yeah, because the air charm is just bone block, nether wart, 3. It's 1 bone block, 2 nether wart, 3 iron, and a diamond. So it's not that expensive.
Okay, I'll look into it, and then
So Rick,
maybe
I too will be needing plastic. So once we get this thing set up, I may expand on it. Looking at it, looks like mineral will be the best wood to use to extract from.
Okay.
Has the highest rate of return.
Okay.
So I'm going to try this upgradable combustion.
Doop.
Put you right there. And okay, it's already got the speed modifier in it. Perfect.
Okay.
So put the fluid extractor. Wait, is it me or does that seem backwards? Okay. Oh, there we go. There it is. So then I just put the log in front of it, huh? Well, let's see how this works.
okay. Growing. Oh, you guys need mycelium. That's
All right, let's
what
get
you
some-
need. I forgot what you guys needed.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's already extracting from it. I think.
Oh yeah,
No,
it's extracting.
Well,
It is.
Yep.
It's got. Yeah. There it is. So okay, perfect. So that's working. Let's figure out. So I bet you we could hook this up to Ash's wireless energy transfer. So that would be power-wise. That'll save us the having to actually deal with the generator. If
how do you hook it up to the wireless?
Yeah. So
You need to build a
need a
device
node?
called a GPS.
and
you need
then
a
there
GPS.
should be one in the thing because no, maybe not. Unless someone
I
must
think
have
you
used
used the
it.
last one.
Well, and then I I disconnected
It's just
it.
paper and blue dye and a
The
stick.
GPS marker, is that the one that we want?
Yes.
Yes, the GPS marker.
Okay.
Wonder where I put it,
my
'cause I
God.
definitely disconnected it. What's up?
That was the worst noise I've ever heard come from a donkey.
How many noises have you heard?
I was gonna say like
It sounded like
some
a
questions.
ghast mixed with donkey braying.
You got donkey brains, Jazz.
Okay,
all right,
so
Rick.
once I have the GPS marker, what do I do with it, Ash?
Yeah.
So you right-click it on the thing that you want to have power.
Is
so
it shift right
this
click
thing?
or is it right click?
I think it's shift right-click. You should see like the
Yep, there we
coordinates
go.
pop up.
Saved.
Okay.
Yep.
Then in an empty hand, right-click onto this energy transfer node. You should
Yep.
see the other GPS devices at the bottom. Pop your GPS device in there.
Excuse me, Kels. How did you
Just
get out?
literally
Okay,
physically
okay.
place it in there, yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult because there's like, it's hard to tell which ones are already in there and which ones aren't.
Exactly.
The
I
ones
can
that
tell
aren't
it's already-
are a little faded.
Yep, it's already working.
Well, it's working
cool.
because I've got this hooked up
Well,
too.
yeah,
Is it
but
still
now
working
that
now?
you take yep.
Perfect.
It's good.
Perfect.
Actually, now that I'm looking at it, does this thing even take power? I don't think it does. The fluid extractor. I'm not seeing a battery. Like
I'm
an
not seeing
energy
any
storage.
power
You're
indicator on it.
right. I mean, this latex processing unit that we're going to put down definitely does.
So then what I'll
Okay.
say, I'd
Then
say, Rick, is go pick
take
up the
the
G.
GP
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but use the GPS for that instead, right?
Yep.
Yep. So
All right. So then
I
what
wish
I'd
you
like-
could
Go ahead.
I wish you could label the GPS devices because it gets very tricky after a while, especially like once we start moving our stuff around. We're
Yeah,
like,
good
which
point.
one was the thing? You know?
Okay, so yeah, it's extracting.
Awesome. I'm going to build a fluid tank, and I'll probably try and extract the fluid out just to give us a storage tank for it, and then have that go into the latex processing unit, which also needs water. So we need a source of water coming into this as well, which that's something that I've been trying to figure out how to get water sources, because I think you need to mess with world blocks. Let's see. Extraction.
Right, the water sources thing. Like obviously we have like really huge fluid tanks that we could store water in.
Right.
But
I mean, that
how
would
do
be
we
a
have like
temporary
a
solution.
But exactly, how do you pull from permanently? And so, like, what I'll say is that I know in previous mod packs, what I've done is there have been extraction cables where you can pull from an infinite water source. It's basically like putting a tube or a pipe next to an infinite water source, and it just keeps consuming that one block that keeps getting made by the infinite water source. I bet we can do something like that. It's just going to be which pipes do we use?
Oh, you know what we haven't done yet, y'all, that we said we were going to do on this recording blog?
What?
We're going to turn off prestige mode. Would you guys like to do that now?
Let's do it.
Why not?
All right, so viewers, I hope you're not upset about this. Like we said, we just did it to handicap ourselves, but not to actually do the whole prestige looping thing.
Oh, and Rick, you can see it ran the wood block died, so now we need to put another one in front of it.
Force.
Oh, good. Oh, cool. You've got the
Yeah, and I put the fluid thing up there just to
nice.
go ahead and... Yep, and it's just automatically
wonder-
going into the pipe or the tank.
I wonder if we could have this draw from like a chest or something. Is that possible?
Yes, so I think we could. What we're going to need to do is we're going to need to... So there's a... like Ash said, the auto clicker, but there's like a right clicker.
That's the auto clicker. You can choose between left and right click on it.
Can you? Okay. So if we can make that guy, I think what we could do is essentially attach that to a chest and have it auto right click to place down a block in front of it. And so whenever there's not a block in front of it, it'll put a block in front of it. I think that's what we can do.
And
So
let's
we need to make
auto clicker.
some diorite is what it says, which...
In there.
What?
Sweet.
How do we get diorite?
You
Oh,
diet
there's
right.
diorite.
Diorite. Granite.
Diet right.
Diet
Yeah,
right.
Nether quartz and
Oh, and cobble.
cobblestone. Ebel.
Easy.
Ebel. Easy.
Evil.
Evil.
It's so evil.
I was going to say simple and easy, and it came out evil.
Gotcha. We can make some quartz, I believe.
Guys,
Yeah,
these
I
Lahamas
already
make
made it.
really dumb
Bryce.
noises.
Cool.
I
The auto clicker?
I'm making the polished diorite right now.
Okay.
There we go. And auto clicker. Wait, what am I missing? Polished diorite.
Granite.
That's
Oh, it's still just.
All right, then I'll see if I can work on the... Well, you know what? I'm going to try, because I can.
There's a fluid collector. Drain fluid that is nearby and below, filling it with blocks. That's interesting.
Drain fluid.
Wireless transmitter, wireless receiver, fire starter.
I believe that thing that you just described is to like drain a lake, right? Or like a river, and it would fill it with other blocks. So it wouldn't help us with what we're trying to do because it would get rid of the source
There's a fluid
blocks.
transfer node.
Yeah, so that we've got, and that I've been using. The question is if there's so like I'm going to try the fluid extraction cable. I don't think it works in the world. And then there's other things that are like, gosh, where are they? There are several things that I saw earlier. World Fluid Exporter and Importer from Integrated Tunnels. I'm guessing those are the ones that if nothing else would work, those would. But they're a little tricky. They require lots of machinery stuff. Logic circuits and things. So that's why I'd like to try and find a simpler solution.
So, Bryce, what are you thinking? You're thinking we put the chest here and then the clicker here, and then the clicker will pull from the chest and put down the log? Is that what we're thinking?
Sure, yeah. Let's give it a shot. We got to point it in the right direction, so we'll need to wrench it, I think. So let's get rid of the block right now, just so we can see. And let's... No, this does not want to work with my wrench. So let's just pick it back up and put it back down.
Ash, we need to make a experience pylon next to the mob grinder so we can get some experience.
Why is it up?
Right?
So that we can
experience pylon. Honestly, now that the prestige mode is off, I wonder if mob...
There we go. And so I will put the wood in the chest.
So I'm looking at ways to basically refresh or to like re-enchant the air charm, and I think a powered enchanter is probably what we need to use.